ABC31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. In recognition of Veterans Day this Saturday, a number of programs are taking place at schools around the area. ABC31's Joanna Phillips attended Rapides High School's annual Veterans Day program. That is our big story tonight.
Each year, Rapides High School in LeCount holds a Veterans Day program. Veterans from around the area and all branches of the military were invited to attend to be recognized for their service.
It's an honor for us at the school because the community, we have so many veterans that serve. We recognize all of the veterans by their branch, their service, if they were in any conflicts and things like that.
During the program, students read essay pieces, video tributes were played, and a veteran, who was a LeCount native, spoke to the crowd. And a few other significant activities were included.
We also do explain the folding of the flag and all the explanation by every part of the flag, how do we fold them. And at the end, we are going to give you a tribute to World War II since they are almost, some of them are dying and we don't have that many left. And also at the end, our cheerleaders are going to give a cheer to the veterans.
Towards the end of the program, one veteran was specifically honored with a medal. 96-year-old Herbert St. Romain was asked to stand, and a medal was placed around his neck in honor of his service during World War II. Veterans Day is this Saturday, November 11th. In LeCount, Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Marksville Elementary School has celebrated our military as well. This morning, students held a program for veterans and fallen soldiers. They also got a chance to learn why men and women sacrificed their lives for our country, from guest speaker Sergeant Ann Baronitz.
It feels great to be honored, and all the other people that are honored, but the honor is to see the students and see the faculty and the mentors talking to the students, educating the students on what the national defense of this country is about. I know it's from a veteran's perspective, but they get to learn some knowledge that not enough schools teach.
I'm just really excited to be honoring these veterans, and I'm glad to be here today.
They also honored 2 Gold Star mothers. The ceremony ended with the retiring of the colors. Rapides deputies are searching for a suspect in connection with the Wardville shooting that happened Sunday night. They're looking for 23-year-old Devin Andrew Thomas, who's 5'10", weighs about 170 pounds. He has multiple tattoos on his forehead and neck, and he is considered armed and dangerous. Deputies say they've made 2 other arrests in what began as an attempted armed robbery before the store owner shot and wounded 2 of the suspects. One of them still in the hospital. The other is a 16-year-old charged with attempted murder and other major felonies. Detectives want him tried as an adult. He's currently in lockdown at Renaissance Home for Youth. Grand Parish deputies are seeking a trustee who they say walked away from his work assignment. 56-year-old Tony Smith of Ball is serving a sentence for drugs, was due to be released in 7 months. Please do call the sheriff's office if you know his whereabouts. Natchitoches police say they've issued a summons for a Central High coach charged with battery on a football player that reportedly happened Friday night. John Dotry has been called to appear in city court next month. Dozens of area businesses joined together for the Come Together Locally Business Expo today at the Convention Hall. They covered a variety of different types of businesses. The first 250 people inside were able to enter a contest to win 2018 Sugar Bowl tickets. The Rapides Parish Police Jury, short on money right now, is going hand in hand to GATA, the Area Economic Development Group. That entity is funded by taxes on hotel and motel rooms. The police jury wants around $200,000 for the Coliseum to pay for everything from a stage to a forklift. Well, things are clearing out and really cooling off here in central Louisiana. Let's get a first look at our forecast now with meteorologist Kim Walker.
Well, high pressure is starting to build into the region, and so we're seeing those clear conditions for much of today and also into tomorrow. We did start off with a little bit of fog and also some mist, a little bit of rain near the midnight hour, but then those clouds really quickly gave way to a little bit more clear conditions. So we saw lots of sunshine today. We're going to see plenty of sunshine for tomorrow as well. So it's going to be just a beautiful day out there. It's going to be cold though as we start off the day tomorrow with readings around 43 degrees. So you're going to need that jacket early in the morning hours. But then by noon, we'll climb up to around 62. Our high will be close to around 70 degrees, so a little bit warmer than today, and then we drop back down to around 66 by 5 o'clock with a mostly sunny sky. We're going to enjoy a beautiful weekend with warmer temperatures. We'll have your 7-day forecast coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Kim. You may recall a report we gave you not long ago about an astounding increase in life insurance rates for state employees and retirees. Lawmakers are telling us now that plan has been rejected. Instead, they're expecting an emergency bid next week, which specifies a more reasonable price for the insurance to be capped at $1.25 for every $1,000 of benefits. This means state workers and retirees should disregard letters they received telling them to sign up for a new plan by November 15th. We're told Jay Darden, the governor's commissioner of administration, threw out the plan that sent those rates skyrocketing. Federal funds from the Agriculture Department are going to benefit the South Toledo Bend Water District. The $150,000 grant will replace a failed tank that caused drinking water shortages for almost 3,000 customers in that area. The Louisiana Purchase Council Boy Scouts are conducting their 30th annual Scouting for Food Drive. That's in partnership with the Food Bank of Central Louisiana. Scouts throughout Central and Northeast Louisiana will collect food for the needy through this drive for citizens throughout the region.
We put out bags at your doorstep. All you need to do is fill up your bag with as much food as you can and leave it on your doorstep. The scouts will come pick it up and bring it here to the food bank. It's a great time to collect these food because the families need it, especially when kids are out of school. They'll need food while they can't get a lunch at school or breakfast.
Bag pickup will begin at 9 a.m. this Saturday. Residents who did not receive a bag but would still like to make a donation can drop off non-perishable foods at the food bank. Boy Scouts do hope to collect more than 50,000 pounds of food this year. Well, the Central Louisiana Community Foundation has presented the Red River Charter Academy in partnership with the City of Marksville and Marksville Youth Center a $25,000 grant. The grant will be used to implement after-school tutoring programs and extracurricular activities.
We have kind of a three-tiered plan.
Of
tutoring is top-notch, so we will have tutoring every day. We will have arts and crafts, robotics, choir. We hope to get a drum corps going. We will have character development, some sports activities, some field trips. But every day will center around tutoring, and then the children will be able to pick an elective.
We were so fortunate to have Red River Charter Academy be one of the 2 final recipients. There were 19 that applied, and we were down to 2, and Red River Charter Academy was one. And the program is their value program, whereby they've taken this gymnasium that recently received a $1 million grant, and they have after-school programs that are going to be going on, and that's what the grant purpose is for. It's going to be programs that focus on social, life skills, academic, healthy activities, all in a safe environment here in Marksville.
The Marksville Youth Center is in need of volunteers, and there is a position open for a director. If you're interested, you can contact the Red River Charter Academy. NSU honors students as Miss and Mr. Northwestern State University. Miss NSU, Abby Hines, a senior majoring in health and exercise science and in pre-occupational therapy, is from Manny. Mr. NSU is Otha Nelson, also a senior, majoring in liberal arts, and he is from Baton Rouge. The honors are based on involvement in student activities. The Alexandria Pineville Convention Center and Visitors Bureau has many activities lined up for this month in Senla.
November 30th, that kicks off our Winterfest Festival. So we're very excited about this new festival. We're going to have ice skating, buggy rides, and all kinds of new things coming to this year's event. And there's going to be vendors, food vendors, the Indie Village, as I said, the buggy rides, the ice skating is going to be there for 3 days this year. So it's a fabulous holiday season coming up. So like you said, I don't want anybody everybody to say there's nothing to do.
And there are plenty of other activities to enjoy before Winter Fets, including Sugar Day, a holiday open house, trolley rides, and more. You can visit AlexandriaPinevilleLA.com for a full schedule. Well, are you looking for a colorful, easy-to-grow plant for the windowsill or patio? A bromeliad could be an excellent choice for you. On this edition of Get It Growing, LSU Ag Center horticulturist Dan Gill explains how to best care for this tough but beautiful plant.
The bromeliad family is a large group of plants native mostly to the subtropic and tropical regions of the world. They're wonderful plants. They're tough, they're resilient, they're easy to grow. They come in many shapes, forms, sizes, and colors, and many people spend a lifetime collecting bromeliads and growing them. My favorite bromeliad I wanted to show you today is this one. It's called Guzmania, and it comes in these wonderful colors, lots of different colors. I love them because they hold their colorful flower spikes well up out of the foliage, and they're just really spectacular. In addition, many bromeliads have spines along their leaves. The majority of them do. Well, the Guzmanias do not. The leaves are nice and smooth, and that makes these plants a pleasure and very easy to work with. Now, you can grow them indoors in a nice bright window, an eastern or western facing window that gets a little sun during the day. Outside on a porch or a patio, a little bit of morning sun will keep them very happy. Care is not hard at all. When the soil begins to dry out, stick your finger in it, water it when it feels dry. Don't forget to keep the cups at the bases of the leaves full of water as well, because the plant can absorb water from that area also. Now, once the plant gets older, the flowers will all fade. This is all bracts, colorful modified leaves. This plant is out of bloom, but it's going to stay pretty for quite a while. But once it finishes, these plants will send up nice little shoots at their base. These young plants can be separated off. They're called pups, potted up separately, and they will grow to blooming sized plants and continue on with this wonderful plant. So think about adding some bromeliads to your indoor plant collection. I love the Guzmanias especially. For Get It Growing, I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.
And for more information on other lawn and garden topics, contact your parish's LSU Ag Center Extension Service Office or visit the LSU Ag Center website at lsuagcenter.com and click on the Lawn and Garden button.
To you, it's just an old coat, but to an underprivileged child, it's a warmer winter. Please help us collect coats for kids before the cold months get here. You can drop off new or gently used coats at a location near you. All coats are cleaned and distributed right here in our community. The KLAX Coats for Kids Drive is sponsored by First Federal Bank, Southern Heritage Bank, Bank of Montgomery, Kramer Funeral Home, Take 5 Oil Change, South Park Cleaners, and LaSalle Printing and Office Supply.
Welcome back, everyone. We did see some sunshine today. Temperatures, though, remained pretty cool behind a cold front that pushed through yesterday. It actually brought those temperatures down, and it also brought the drier air across the region as well. And so our dew points dropped for today. So only in the 40s. That's an indication of dry air that's in place across our area. In the 50s along the coast, where we're seeing just a little bit more moisture, of course, because it's closer to the Gulf. Right now, it's 54 degrees in Alexandria and Leesville. It's 56, 58 in Lake Charles. In Natchez to our east, it's 55 degrees. So we are seeing temperatures really cool down, especially because we don't have a lot of cloud cover, and that just means that any heat that we accumulate during the day just escapes into the atmosphere, so temperatures will be plummeting tonight. That cold front is well to our south. Notice all the 50s out there, but still in the 70s in Florida, where that cold front hasn't gone through just yet. So we're going to see those temperatures continue to cool down tonight and stay cool for tomorrow. So most of the clouds are really away from our area. Notice they are to our east, but it looks like we are seeing a little bit more clear conditions as high pressure starts to build in. But we are expecting maybe just a few passing clouds, and then that's pretty much it for this evening. However, for tomorrow, as high pressure starts to build in again, we are expecting a little bit more sunshine, and it's going to be pretty pleasant. To our west, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but we are going to see winds coming in from the north, and so that's going to keep us cool, and it's going to keep us dry, at least not humid across the region. So we are expecting, again, below normal temperatures for tomorrow, but we're going to see plenty of sunshine. It may be a little bit breezy at times tomorrow, then mostly sunny and pleasant for Veterans Day, and then clouds will start to increase by the end of the weekend. temperatures will be a little bit warmer, and we also have chances of an isolated shower or two. Here's a look at your forecast. Temperatures tonight drop down into the low 40s. That's what we're going to start off with tomorrow. So it may be a little bit chilly. You will need that jacket early in the day, and then temperatures will be slightly warmer tomorrow than today, with a high around 69 degrees in Alexandria and Boise, around 68 degrees. In Oak Grove, we're looking at highs around 64, so mostly clear and just beautiful out there. Temperatures start to warm up this weekend, though. 72 degrees for Veterans Day, which is just about normal for this time of year. And then clouds increase, chances of rain for your Sunday, and we're going to stay in the 70s for next week with chances of rain on Wednesday and Thursday. That's a look at your forecast, Scott.
All right, Kim, thank you very much. Coming up, a major shakeup is coming to the NSU soccer program.
Hi, everybody. This is the voice of the Tigers, Jim Hawthorne, inviting you to watch Inside LSU Football, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors on this affiliate of the LSU Sports Television Network every week during the season. We'll have all the highlights, exclusive locker room access you won't see anywhere else, and features that will give you the inside story on your Fighting Tigers football team.
Inside LSU Football. Join us Sundays at 10 on KLAX TV. Brought to you in part by Randy Wiggins, State Farm agent.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Frank. The national search is officially on for a new NSU women's soccer coach after George Van Linder resigned this afternoon. The Demons struggled again this year, winning just 2 conference games and finished the year 6-12. Since taking over the program in 2012, Van Linder has posted 40, 64, and 8 record, but compiled just 20 conference wins. His best season came in 2016 when the Demons snapped their 7-year postseason drought by earning the 3 seed in the conference tournament. But that was the only postseason appearance in his 6 years. The national search will begin immediately for his replacement. The NSU men's basketball team will tip off its season tomorrow night against the Texas Longhorns. The Demons, one of the youngest teams in the country, with 6 freshmen and 8 newcomers. But the few vets on the team say the new guys, well, they're fitting in just fine.
I feel like everybody will be able to help us in some kind of aspect of the game, but pretty much I feel like it's easy because we pretty much welcome everybody, and we all know what we can do, what we're good at. So as long as you do what you're good at, I mean, we're going to be successful.
Returners and veterans, like we've been doing good at helping out the newcomers too, and like getting them the places that they need to go, and like we've been just trying to gel together our culture that we want to set for this year, which is the winning championship.
Let's take one last look at our forecast.
Well, it's going to be cool tomorrow. Temperatures will be back into the 60s. We're going to see plenty of sunshine and then warming up into the 70s this weekend. A possibility of a shower or two on Sunday, but it looks like temperatures are going to be pretty nice next week with highs in the 70s.
All right, thank you, Kim. Thanks for watching ABC 31 News. Have a great night.
Meet Santa, Rudolph, and character friends during Santa's arrival party at the Alexandria Mall November 18th. Each ticket receives character greetings, a goodie bag, entertainment, and a free holiday train ride. Come out November 18th for the annual Pig Roast fundraiser for the Friendship House. Enjoy live music, a delicious meal, silent auction, and raffle. Call today and reserve your seat. Have a pizza or a meal on the lighter side to help support the Hope House of Central Louisiana. Pizza for a Purpose is November 21st at Wildwood Pizza. A portion of all proceeds goes toward helping our community. The second annual MDA Gumbo Cook-Off and Ride for Life is November 18th. Taboo Harley-Davidson is teaming up with the Muscular Dystrophy Association to kick off one of its biggest events of the year. Download the KLAX weather app for your smartphone or tablet. Get live current conditions, radar maps, alerts, and more. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.